So I am a flawed human being, and I've made some mistakes in my past. One of them was that the settings that I had for this game were not that favorable for recording, and I've changed them as of later in the last episode, so hopefully the gameplay is a little bit smoother. It's seeming to be quite a bit better right now, so I'm very happy. I should have noticed that a long time ago. Another one of my big mistakes was that I rolled this truck in this ditch right next to this bridge, and it has not made for a very easy time for me. I'm also running out of fuel, and yeah, I don't have that far to go. I really just need to get up here and then we can recover, so I'm hopeful that I can make it. If not, I'm gonna have to send out another recovery mission. So let's start this thing up because it's not like I have another choice here. I need to winch to something to get out of here, and it's probably going to be one of these tiny trees. Yeah, so running out of fuel in something like this that takes so much fuel is obviously not a good thing. So I'm a little bit worried, especially because of the lack of cover around here. I'm going to quickly diff lock, but you can see we're kind of beached on a rock right now, which is not helping the situation. But with a little bit of winching, I should be able to make it, and thankfully... Oh, that was almost the case. That tree came down. There's another one. I think we're stuck on the bridge. Oh, come on. This truck is so long. Feeling a lot better about things now that I have escaped the grasp of that bridge. But I'm so worried about tipping this thing over. It's just way too easy to tip at this point. Okay, I think I got it. I think I am fully free of this area. After having to winch to a couple trees, down to 30 liters, that's not going to be enough though. But at least I'm free. That's all I care about right now. Freedom is all I need. As long as we can keep the engine running, we should be okay to winch up most of this. And the farther I get, the better, because then I don't have to pull this thing as far. For the next load, I'm going to recover, and I'll probably just sell this and buy something else, because my goodness. This is not working out quite as well as I had hoped. Okay, you probably guessed this. Oh no, please put the handbrake on. You probably guessed this, but in the last episode I was getting a little bit frustrated, just a little bit, which is not a good sign. It's just, I don't know, I was very tired that morning. I'm recording this in the morning again, but it's not quite as early. It's 9 o'clock instead of 7, so I'm thinking that'll probably be a little bit better. We're so close. The thing is literally right there. If we can last another minute, then we can make this delivery. But I'm kind of doubtful. Anyway, so I have a couple ideas for the next couple weeks, and I want to share them with you. But first, obviously, we need to make it as far here as we can. Everything is just weak when you have this little fuel. We're stuck on the tree branch down there. Yeah, with this little fuel, I can't even make it over a branch. So I think it's time that I got something recovered and over here. And then finally we can refuel this thing and be on with it. My goodness. So I figure I'm just going to take the Taiga for this adventure because I think it's probably going to make it without any issues and with a decent amount of speed as well because, yeah, this thing is not too slow. I was thinking though, for the next couple weeks what I want to do, wow, that's suddenly quite slow. As I said that it's not slow. But what I want to do for the next couple weeks is a little bit interesting. So as of today, the day that you're seeing this, SnowRunner has come out with a new season pass only map, and I think I'd like to switch to that map. I know that seems a bit weird because I said I'd be focusing on Russia, but I do want to switch over to that map. It's a winter map, it's got ice, a lot of cool stuff that I haven't really had a chance to explore in this game in the 40 hours I've played of it. I've barely played Alaska at all. So I'm very interested to do that, and I think it'd be an interesting pivot point for the series as well. So let me know what you think about that. Right, so my second thing that I was thinking about doing is, actually this is more than thinking about at this point. So as of today as well, this is assuming that this comes out at its usual time on Wednesday, the MudRunner mobile game is out, and I'd actually like to play that on the channel, as odd as it seems. So you'll be seeing a video on that. Probably either Monday or Wednesday next week. It might be instead of the regularly scheduled SnowRunner video. So we'll see how that goes. If I can figure out how to record it, then that'll happen, and if I can't, then it won't happen, and I'll just comment about it on Twitter or something. But that's kind of the game plan. Yeah. You know, I remembered that this area was deep, but I didn't realize it was this deep, because I almost got stuck with this Taiga. That would have been bad. Man, oh man, though, things are moving forward pretty fast here in the real world. It just gets me excited for a lot of the stuff that's going on, and having a lot of different games come out is also getting me excited, like Test Drive Unlimited. That could be a fun one to potentially play on the channel too. But either way, back in the old, slower days of SnowRunner, not really that old, like, I don't know what time frame this game is supposed to take place in, but nothing here seems particularly new. Either way, we're at the bridge now. I've got to be pretty darn careful at these bridges because they are, as I explained and demonstrated before, absolutely treacherous and not something that you really want to take lightly. That bridge right there is hellish, and I experienced that the hard way. And also I'm apparently, well, I was for a second stuck there even with diff locks on and all-wheel drive. Okay, with this truck here I should be fine, but with any kind of trailer or anything, it's just bad and really hard to stay straight on there. Either way, let's go and refuel this truck. We'll get it filled up all the way and then we'll recover all this stuff and then get this quest done properly. We'll see what else there is to explore before I potentially switch maps. I think there is an APC hidden on this map somewhere. I'm fairly certain there is, and that would be great to get it before I finish things off, but if that's not how it works, then that's just not how it's going to go. Probably because I haven't looked up where it is, so I have no idea. Like, I've explored a decent amount in this map, but I also have not even gotten one of the towers yet, so I feel like I should probably head for that next, which means we're going to be taking this most likely, or I could potentially just buy a scout for it. I mean, we could try out the con, even though I said I wouldn't use it. I mean, it's a pretty good truck. Okay, so here is our truck in question. It is still quite stuck there, out of fuel. We're basically out of fuel. It's got 6 liters left, which is nothing for a big truck like this. That's not even a minute worth of fuel, so let's fuel it back up and then we'll get the heck out of here. Alright, it's time to refuel. Let's refuel the fuel tank to the Western Star, and there we go, done. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but there we go. We can finally get done with this portion of the quest. I know that there's more to it, but yeah, it's going to be good to finish at least this bit off. And then I don't remember what's next. It's not even up on this screen right now, so there you go. So you can kind of see where I'm going now, what I'm attempting to do. Basically just trying to get over there because, well, this stuff needs to go there. That's all I really need to know to move it. The context in this game, at least from my perspective, is that you're kind of just helping people, which is a good thing, but also there's nothing other than written text to give you reasons to do what you're doing, so yeah, it's all about the trucks for a lot of people in this game. Okay, this is some kind of tower. I don't know what this would have been originally, but here we go. Let's drop this stuff off, and then finally be done with this part of it. All we need now is metal beams, which is just a 2-part thing, and we can pick those up and move on with this. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to be using the Western Star anymore. I did anticipate keeping it, but I'm going to say goodbye to it. It's not as good as I thought. It is very frustrating. And when it comes to the truck store, I definitely will be buying a Scout in a bit, but I'd like to, I mean, we could try out the YARRRRR. That'd be pretty interesting. Because I want to go and get that last radio tower, so may as well. I don't know, there are quite a few options. Okay, so I did end up buying the YARRRRR, and I think it's time that we go ahead and customize it because, I mean, it's just cool looking. This is a pretty cool 6x6. I don't have any other engines for it. It'd be great if we could put some Azov engines in it, but unfortunately not. We do have options for better gearboxes, so let's put that in. We may as well. I mean, I have the money too. I've got 187,000. In terms of wheels, it's currently got mud terrain tires on it, which is great. Apparently, I mean, they're excellent in mud, so I'm kind of happy about that. If it comes with those, that makes it a lot easier for us. And obviously, we need the autonomous scout winch. That is extremely important. Oh, you can put a roof rack on it. We may as well do that, and also a snorkel. Now we have a fully outfitted YARRRRR, the pirate car. And you know what, let's make it orange. I kind of was sticking with green for all my vehicles, but I'm going to mix it up now. That's a really cool color combo, but I am quite partial to an orange and black setup. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to take a break from the hauling missions because I want to go over and claim this final radio tower, which is quite far away. It's probably something that I could do with just a regular truck. It looks like I just have to drive up here and get to it, but we're going to have to go through this whole area down here once again. So yeah, let's go test out the YARRRRR's capabilities, if I can find where it is. Oh, it's up here. Okay, so I'm gonna map out a route here with the very laggy map. It's only laggy when recording for whatever reason. I guess we're just gonna end up taking the road all the way down and then popping in over there. Well, this is a very strange sounding one, but let's go ahead with it. So we have diff locks on all the time, which is not a bad thing, and then all-wheel drive is optional, so it's just like the International Scout. It doesn't really have much fuel. 100 liters is not a lot. But yeah, this is going to be good. I'm actually quite excited to try out the YARRRRR, which in my mind is now officially known as the pirate vehicle because, well, just look at the thing. Anything that's got mud tires like this and also happens to be a 6x6 is going to do well off-road, and it looks like this one can take trailers as well, so yeah, we're going to be rolling pretty well here, I think. Getting upgrades would be great. But unfortunately, I don't have many upgrades for the Russian trucks yet, so we'll see how that goes long term, but yeah, it's just going to be like this for a while. I kind of figured that in my playthroughs I wouldn't have too many scouts because they aren't that useful. Unless you're literally just scouting ahead, they're kind of just useless. But I tend to scout ahead while I'm doing the runs because I'm not super concerned about efficiency, so yeah, it's not really needed until now. But I am pretty darn excited because trying out something new is always fun. Having a lot of money in the bank in this game is fun because I think I can buy pretty much any truck in the store, assuming I have it unlocked. And that just means endless possibilities of weirdness. I gotta say though, this truck is slow as heck. It definitely fits the Azov engine tempo, that's for sure. Okay, so I planned this route out to be a bit more difficult, and also to explore some areas that I haven't really gone to before. But first, as with all things, we have to conquer the ridiculous mud pit that is in front of this area here. I have conquered this area before, and I will conquer it again, mark my words. I believe this thing needs to be chanting a pirate shanty as it drives. That's probably the most realistic use of it. Just think Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like, except all the guys are just sitting on the benches in the back, and they're just like yelling it out. But of course it would have a very tinny echo because this thing is just like a steel box basically. Nothing much to it. Like, they really did compromise on the interior in these trucks in order to make them better off-road, and like, this thing is very obviously just a people hauler, but it's really cool. You know, one of the reasons I realized that making all my trucks green was kind of stupid was because, here, let's go high, low, like, it doesn't stand out in the forest at all. If you're going for camo, then I guess it's fine, but yeah, orange is a little bit more seeable. Game stuttered a little bit there, I don't know what's happening. It's not running as well today as it was last time, which has me mildly concerned, and I have actually restarted it in the midst of this recording once already just to make sure I wasn't going insane or had a bad start or something like that. But I don't know. I'm like, being somebody who makes videos, I'm always very concerned with the technical issues in games and also with my computer, because like, I don't have a lot of time to record these videos, and I take that time very seriously. So if I end up messing up something or something's messed up, then basically what I'm trying to say is that I try to be very specific about making sure that everything's working, because otherwise I'm just gonna end up wasting a bunch of time. And yeah, you never know. I'm always very hesitant to put in new drivers and stuff, but I did just recently get some new NVIDIA drivers, so hopefully that's not the cause. Okay, this is an area I have not explored yet. Wow, the lights on this thing are bright, by the way. We're going to the ruined warehouse in the same way that I did before, not taking the same route, but going in the front entrance basically instead of skirting around the side like I did last time. Like, going in the front basically just means that, well, I'm not going to actually go in for one because I don't want to deal with that water. We do have a snorkel, but I don't want to be trying to deal with that again, even though this is a lot smaller than what I brought there last time. What I'd like to do instead is... Wow, this is not a great situation. You know, this thing can pretty much drive through anything, and I'm very happy about that. Even with a full extra wheel on the top and an autonomous winch and all that good stuff, we're just rocking. I like it. Okay, apparently I didn't need to do what I just did at all because the road is going through the water. Highly unfortunate because that is deep. That is real deep. Oh, and look at that detail too. The lights above are still shining, but the lights below aren't. Man, I like that. And finally, very slowly, we escape. This is what it's like with excellent mud tires. I need more of these in my life. Okay, so this way, and then I have no idea where I am. Okay, so it seems like I'm getting pretty close. We're coming up to that road where you kind of just turn in and then you see the wasteland that is this ruined warehouse. And then over here is where that tower is. So it's going to be good to get it. We'll finally reveal this corner of the map and see what's over there. And then as well, I'd like to finish the quest I'm doing, and I think I want to save this truck as kind of like a last hurrah. And then we'll see how things go from there. We'll see what time it is. Alright, so the last time I navigated these narrow paths, I was driving a two-wheel drive international truck, and it was not great for this kind of area. I did manage to make it through, but it was by the skin of my teeth. Like, it was a little bit tedious and incredibly long as well. It took me 3 episodes, which means it took me 3 hours-ish. Probably more like 4 hours total to finish that quest the way that I did it, which is nuts. So let's avoid that. This time, however, I'm going in properly equipped. I'm going to cut through the forested area and avoid going into this ruined area the best that I can, because the tower is right there, and that's all I'm after here. Please just let me get to the tower. Okay, small issue, the trees here are pretty dense. That is gonna be difficult for me. Well, you know what, this thing is pretty chunky, but it's not that wide, so yeah, not bad. And then over here there appears to be some kind of mine shaft, maybe? I guess they were burrowing into these mountains. It's a little bit creepy, but the tower is right up there. I'm making my own way. I'm making my way downtown here over to the tower, and yeah, not gonna be too hard, I don't think. Sometimes you just gotta drive through the forest in your bright orange Russian truck, get caught on the trees, and then rip them down. Here we are, finally made it. The last tower on this map, and let's go. Okay, basically just shows you the water. That's about it. Upgrade location though. Oh, hold up. Oh, we need those. Okay, so in this section of the map there isn't really much. There's kind of a wetland, which I'm sure they're doing something with, and then a couple upgrades. This one right here is actually not bad. Like, that one is not too far away from the rest of the world, so I might go pick that one up. This one, on the other hand, not so sure. That's a little bit out in the middle of nowhere. But hey, I'm already here. I'm gonna drive down this road, and I'm gonna go grab that one upgrade, because it's probably going to be useful in my further journeys. Well, you know what? That actually feels really good. I actually accomplished something today. One part of a quest, and then one actual like thing that I wanted to get off the list, and I've been thinking about for a while of just stuff I need to do. Okay, back on the roads. That's a good thing, because now we can kind of just motor on over there. We might be finding some upgrades for the Azov, we might be finding them for the Taiga. Like, that's why I want to do this, because those trucks, their upgrades are on these Russian maps, so yeah, I think it just makes a lot of sense to go and try and find them all. Those trucks are my most used ones, especially the Taiga these days, so I think it's important. You know, I might actually keep this little thing. I'm liking it quite a bit. It's to me, it's like an upgraded version of the Khan. The Khan is good, but it's really just an early game truck, I think. Not able to pull a scout trailer, that's not a good thing. Like, if this had a bit more speed, then it could definitely rival the Khan. Just from my own perspective, I haven't driven the Khan in a while. But that Khan was the first DLC truck. I believe you had to buy the Seasons Pass early to get it. You probably can still get it, though, just buying the Seasons Pass, but yeah, I don't know. I was given this game. No, this area is really nice, though, my goodness. There's actually some, like, verticality to it, which is cool. And I probably should have put the all-wheel drive on there a while ago. You know, this big long journey, lots of adjectives, and I'm only halfway down the fuel tank. Feels good. Okay, so the upgrade is down there somewhere, I believe, so pretty darn close to where I'm at right now. I can just kind of swing on down there. Maybe we can go grab the other one too. I mean, we may as well. We have the capabilities, as long as this one goes okay. Alright, here we are. It should just be down here somewhere. Although, oh wow, that's a bit deep in there, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna drive. Oh, autonomous winch. That's really sketchy. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna drive straight down the slope, and that'll probably help. Yeah, you know what? When in doubt, just drive straight down. Hope you don't front flip. And easy, nice and easy. Somebody crashed their Lada down here, and we're gonna grab the upgrade for it. And it's for the YARRRRR. Unfortunately, I don't have that truck. But you know what, having race suspension for it is not a bad thing. That's definitely going to be useful if I do get that truck, which I probably won't because yeah, I believe it's an off-road vehicle, and yeah, I've kind of got 2 of those already. I think it'd be interesting to try and complete a map with a specific manufacturer only, like say the Taiga trucks only, Azov trucks only, Kolav trucks only, that kind of stuff. That could be kind of fun. Alright, out of the water we go, and let me see about that other upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to grab it or not. It's probably for another Russian truck, which, I mean, you know what, it's right here. Let's get it. Who cares? Let's go. And I've rolled it. Oh, great. At least the winch works. Please save me, good tree. Start this thing up. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Saved myself. Just had to turn into that one a little bit more. Rolling this truck, apparently not a big deal. I like it. Okay, so we're going down there towards the lake, which is looking very scenic right now. Very, very lovely looking. Looks like we're just going down what looks to be a dry riverbed or semi-dry. Just a drainage ditch, basically carved by nature and toppled by me. Oh boy, this is not looking good. I'm gonna have to winch myself forwards and then over from the looks of things. That's not going to be easy though, because I have no winch points. Well, I failed. We'll have to come back for that upgrade another time, I think. Alright, it's time that I use something a little bit different. We've got to go and grab that last metal bar set, so I'm just going to go ahead with this. And you know what? I think the Taiga, after all of the use, deserves a new paint job. It's going to be orange, as all my trucks now are going to be orange. Alright, metal beams are located over here, and again we need to go up to the radio tower up there. So this is really just a simple drive down the road, and then over here, and then kind of just up something, maybe this, maybe? That doesn't look like too much of a shortcut, but hey, I'll do it. Alright, after a quick check, it seems like this quest is not going to be enough to get me up to level 12. Let me just see. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to get me up to level 12. It gives 710, and I have 1214, which would put me up to a grand total of 1950, which is so close, but it's not enough. I'd love to get to level 12 soon. Alright, the new orange Taiga is here to stay. Let's grab those metal beams and we'll be on our way. You know what I was saying before about life coming at you fast? Well, real life is it's coming at me real fast these days. Lots of stuff going on, but I feel like I never really knew how old I was until I was on the bank website reading about mortgage pre-approvals. Yeah, goodness. Okay, I'm utterly destroying the suspension on this road because, of course, this road is ridiculous. I have experienced this many times along here, just getting absolutely destroyed by the rocks and stuff. Just small rocks give 15 damage in this game. It's like flat out 3 level of damage sometimes. But it's fine, we can make it. This truck is pretty hardy, and again, I did like the Azov at one point, but I think my interests have shifted. Pretty sure this Taiga is my favorite truck in the game, and I believe that it is indeed the best, like, well-rounded truck in the game. The non-specialty ones. Alright, let's get these metal bars and get the heck out of here. I believe that these are just... well, there's some of them right there so you can see what it looks like, but it's pretty heavy. It's not as bad as concrete, but it's gonna slow us down ever so slightly. Man, I'm really digging this orange and black paint job though. That is really sweet. I'm kind of partial to orange cars and orange stuff. I mean, I'm not the kind of person who would buy an orange Lamborghini. Don't quote me on that though. If I do get the opportunity, I might buy an orange Lamborghini, but it wouldn't be fluorescent orange. At least I'd hope that my standards are higher than that. You never know though, money seems to corrupt people. Every time I go through this stream, I just take an immediate nosedive, because I don't anticipate how deep it is. Just dumb on my part, but still. Anyway. Okay, so up this very narrow looking road we go. I'm trying not to rush here because, well, obviously rushing just leads to disaster, as I've experienced in the past. That rock though, get out of my way. But I need to be careful, especially now that this truck doesn't have an autonomous winch, so I can't roll myself over like I was able to with the Scout. I have to be a lot more cautious. Although autonomous winches are going on every single one of my trucks when I eventually unlock them. One thing I would like, and I don't think the game does this currently, but if it gave a list of all the upgrades that you got when you hit a certain level, that would be great, because then you can actually see instead of having to look through every truck. Okay, so I have a marker 200 meters over there. Apparently, okay, it's not that nonsensical. It seemed a little bit out there, but there is indeed a road. Okay, that does not look like a bridge right there. They've got something so that you can ride it and then not flip over, but what the heck is this? It's just a log. Okay, so up this way apparently is the right way to go here. The objective is over there though, so I don't know what I'm doing to myself. Gotta check the map again, I guess. Okay, so I'm taking a bit of a shortcut. Not really though, it's just up the hill first, and then along the side, and then up the hill again instead of dealing with that bridge. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that bridge again if I don't have to. Okay, back to the afternoon, because I need to see what the heck is going on with this obstacle. Very narrow rocks. Well, okay, not too narrow, thankfully. I have seen more narrow things in the past here, but it looks like I could potentially just blitz my way up that slope if I was gutsy enough. But you know what? I'm really not. Oh man, you have to take a pretty sharp corner, but I think I'm going to try to get around it. Yeah, that's working out just fine. No low range even needed here. Okay, never mind, I beached myself. Yeah, this is a tough spot, my goodness. No winch points, and it's tricky to get around this. I think I might have to just drive up straight, get into low here. But I feel like I'm beached on something. Because normally I'd be able to make this, but I must be dragging. Like when I can go in reverse just fine, you know something's up. Oh yeah, no, there are rocks there. Rocks to get trapped under your truck. Okay, new plan, go around it. That's probably easier. Well, nobody said trucking through the wilderness was easy, but here we are, trying to get around a rock-based obstacle in the road that somebody really did not blast very well. There we go though, I think I've got it, as long as I can turn here. Oh no. Okay, I slightly rolled and decoupled the cargo, so now it's just kind of there. So now these metal beams are just rolling around in the back of my truck, but I am making my own pathway because I wasn't able to get over that ditch. So I'm just driving up the side of the mountain here, or that hill. It's probably not faster, but it's working. Okay, this ditch is rather significant, and I'm wondering if this is actually the road. Oh, you know what, it is actually the road. Well, that's not bad. I think I just made my own shortcut. I just hope that I can drop off this stuff even though it's not technically packed into the truck. I'm obviously not going to remove it, I've got to be careful, but yeah, here we are, almost there. Yeah, this is one of those times when having a flatbed back would have been extremely bad because I totally would have lost it. Just as you see it hop there, it's held in by these sidewalls. Thank you, sidewalls. You have saved my existence. I knew those flatbeds were useless. Feels good though. I think I'm going to be able to get this done, hopefully so. Hopefully I don't have to figure out a way to repack this. Let's get it off. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, there is a pack option now, thank goodness. And we're done. Nice. Okay, so it gave us this thing here. It's just kind of hanging out. I guess that that's a new upgrade for this this little area. So I finished whatever it needed to be done there, which is great. You know what that means though? That means that now the game wants us to travel to the newer areas, because we're pretty much done with all the main quests here. It's either going to be driving to the quarry or driving to another hub area. Got a couple of seismic vibration things going on, and also it looks like we have to go to the rift as part of this. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Like I said, I want to know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and continue using this this map and continue on with the rift and the quarry and all that, or should I just skip ahead and go ahead with the new stuff? I'm gonna leave that one up to you for what you want to see more, because I am interested to get into the snow. I'm interested to see what else there is in this game other than just Russia. I've been on this map, which is quite well explored for a while now, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. Now, I think somebody mentioned that there's an APC hidden on this map, and I don't know about that. So if I do end up missing it out of sheer stupidity, because I believe everything should be relatively visible now. They always put little like toy car versions of things on the maps, but it could be hidden in the trees or something. I'd have to scan the whole area to find it. I don't know though. I'm not sure if that's just a mystery. I haven't looked it up, so that's kind of why. So there's an upgrade over, where was it? Right here that I haven't gotten yet. I'd like to get that. And then there's that upgrade down there. I want to do those things. Ideally, it would be great to potentially get some upgrades for those trucks, but I also want to save this. So let's save this thing, this drowned truck down here, or at least go check it out. And yeah, that'll probably be it. Or potentially there's another drowned one over here. Right there. There's a small scout. Alright, so I've decided as my final quest for today, I'm going to go ahead and try and save that tiny scout that's in the water. I believe it is an actual international scout. Just a different version of the one that I had previously. I'm not too into those ones. I mean, the actual scout itself that I had before that I got for free in Michigan is a good truck, but now that we have these Russian beasts, I don't even know, like, they've just taken over. The thing is that I'm not trying to handicap myself too much. I have in the past couple videos, but now I'm feeling like I should probably just try and work on some progress, and that's what I'm doing now. It's a lot easier to make progress when the trucks that I'm driving are actually good, which is it makes it a lot easier for me, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, so saving this scout shouldn't be too bad using this truck. I mean, it's a very large scout. It's probably around the same size as that International, the two-wheel drive one that I had before. The name of it, I have forgotten. I actually have it written down next to me, but I can't read it from here. I think my phone is over top of it. But that's just poor planning on my part. Unintentionally poor planning, in fact. Either way, though, let's continue. Alright, I've made it to the water, and I'm just gonna go head first on in there. Let's go high, low range. The low +1, basically. And I believe that this truck is right over here. So what I need to do is I have to accept the quest before I pull it out, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do it right. I've made this mistake before, very dumb mistake to make, but again, I don't know, just sometimes things slip my mind. Let's go and grab it though. There are a lot of trees around here, so we should be okay to winch this thing out very easily. I believe I actually have pulled it from its starting position to there. I don't remember when I did that though. That was a while ago if I have. Either way, let's grab the quest and continue on. This one is going to put me up into level 12, which is very exciting. But let's go ahead and actually like put it as a tracking thing. So apparently I need to repair it and refuel. Okay, looks like I might be able to do that. We scroll down, let's do repairing first. So we'll use this to repair the Dawn. That's what it's called. Interesting. And it's 98% done. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, so apparently that's it for the repair. I don't have enough stuff to repair it all the way. Oh man. Okay, and we'll go from the roof rack to the Dawn. We'll fill that up. It's only 42 liters. That's really not much. Man, oh man, though. That sucks. I don't have enough repair. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to say. I've got it up to 98%. I just feel bad. I'm gonna have to go back and come back again. You know what though, I know I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm just gonna pull it out of this area just for fun, just to make this a little more interesting, and then I'll go back and I'll get what I need. Yeah, I think this is probably just gonna damage it more, but it's fine. We'll come back with enough to fill it up completely. This is, not exactly ideal. Okay, that's a bit better right there. It's currently being damaged, but I'm not too concerned. We'll fix that in a bit. But if it's out on the road, as I'm hoping it will be in the next like minute or two, then I should be able to fix it completely, assuming it doesn't need to be in that spot. Hopefully not. Well, the YARRRRR is an absolute beast, and you can see it here. It pulls this thing with ease. You can probably fit that entire scout there in the back of this YARRRRR. Like, that's how powerful it is. That's how big it is on the inside. Like, if you really wanted to, just cut a big hole in the back, stick that thing out the back, and you're done. Like, that's it. Okay, the scouts made it to the road, so I'm gonna be back in a bit with some stuff for it. Hopefully we can get it fully upgraded, and then I don't have to tow it back or something dumb like that, because I've already kind of half done it. Okay, I'm back. It's been about 5 minutes, but I'm back with a YARRRRR-based vengeance. Let's get the Dawn filled up. Look at this size difference. What the heck? It's just so tiny. I like it. Okay, so just out of curiosity's sake, what I said I was thinking about doing before, where you can just shove that thing right in the back of here, and I really do believe that's correct. Just line up those measurements right there. You could probably fit an entire scout in the back of this truck. But let's fix it up. Let's make it work again. We're going to repair the Dawn with the roof rack. No more damage. And we're going to refuel the Dawn with the roof rack. And it's done. Level 12. That's a really darn good way to end off this episode. I'm very happy. Well, the YARRRRR has done its duty, and my goodness, it has been a good time on this Russian map. Let me know what you think about switching to whatever comes out today. I looked at the trailers, but I didn't see where it's located. Either way, I'm very happy, very excited. See you guys again next week with either MudRunner or more of this on a different map, or this one, I don't know. We'll see. I just want to take some time to thank those who have chosen to support the channel. Specifically, we have Overlord, That Rice to Explore, QT Bear, Dr. Ivo, Terry Williams, The Most Random Person, Sick D Cars and Stuff, Boris Ramirez, Jug, and Jacob. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate all of you a lot.